All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Israel, which are also known as the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim, pushing the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right. No, basically, I'm going to do a quick video, bring a couple scriptures, basically on something that's been on my mind and something I've been feeling like talking about and venting about. It's basically oppression, but also on the flip side on how the oppression is going to cease and how the Lord is going to raise up the nation of Israel, which are so-called people of Negro, Latino, Native American descent, no matter what they look like. And basically that those people, the real Israelites and the real Jews, are going through oppression right now because they are not in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of Yasharallah is not set up yet. All right, we still are under curses of Deuteronomy 20th chapter. All right, basically because, I know brothers, brothers, especially young brothers that like are starting to get the bitter part of the, because when they first hear it, it's sweet and it's good. It's like, yeah, we're future kings, we're lords, blah, blah, blah. But as time goes on and the Lord hasn't delivered us yet, you start to taste the bitterness of it, all right? And you start to get kind of upset. You get angry, you know what I'm saying? But just to know that that's a good thing, but you're never supposed to let it sway you and let you go off and to have you go carnal and to have you lose patience in this, all right? Because the thing about it is patience is the key. All right, because patience builds up your faith, all right? Because as you're patiently waiting, your faith is being built up. And I bring out a couple scriptures. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 3. All right, matter of fact, I started 2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." All right, because, it's better to go to the house of mourning because right now it's not really the time. It's not really the time to be happy if you're an Israelite, all right? Because we'd be happy that we're happy that the kingdom is coming, but as of right now, we're still in the house of mourning. We're still under the neck. We're still under the foot of our oppressors, which is the so-called white man, all right, known as Esau according to the Bible, all right? Because we're and the Lord's about to have these devils turn it up, all right? You got evil face Donald Trump in office doing his thing, doing his wickedry, all right? Wicked stuff. The thing he's doing, the executive orders he's signing, all right? All that's going to do is going to trickle down to Revelation 12 and 12, all right? Because it said the devil knows he got a short time, so he'll come with that great wrath, right? It said better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, all right? Because, people, all motherfuckers want to do is eat and get drunk and act like life is so good, but really it's not, all right? It's bad out here, man. And as an Israelite, especially as an Israelite man, to know the thing that we have waiting for us and to have to get up every day still and deal with this oppression, deal with these devils, man, deal with these heathens reigning over us, man, it's afflicting, man. It says, "For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." And it says, verse 3, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better," all right? It says sorrow is better than laughter. Because, in this society, especially amongst men in the truth, Israelite men especially, we don't smile that much unless we amongst the Akim, all right? Because when you in another scene, people are, I know I don't smile much. And I know brethren of like-minded that I hang out with, that I camp with, do the works with, they don't smile that much. And people always saying, man, you should smile more. Smile more. Yo, be happy, be happy. Well, why should I be happy when there's nothing to be happy about? I'm a freaking slave, and so are you. The question is, why are you not smiling? Right? There's nothing to smile about. There's nothing to be happy about. We in hell right now, man. We under major curses on these devils, man. What the hell I got to smile about? All I got to smile about is when we're able to do the works and something spiritual of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua comes into your path, man. Other than that, man, ain't no need to be fucking smiling. What I'm smiling for? I'm not happy. All right? You got a front smiling, like, hey, how you doing? You gotta go to work or you gotta do something, you gotta play the game, you know what I'm saying? But like, ain't no Israelite that's in his right state of mind should be out here just jolly, Joker smile all the freaking day, man. All right? It says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better," all right? So when you are sad and when you are dealing with your oppression as like a real man and not smiling and just chilling and just, because not saying that you got to be all like a all down, and like when you go and it's all like, oh yeah, but you ain't supposed to be all jolly either, man. You supposed to be on some like just regular face, just regular stale face, just how you doing, you know what I'm saying? It says, so the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, right? Because when you have that mentality, your heart is being better. Your heart is being made better, all right? Your countenance is being your countenance sadness is making your heart better because as just what's the word I want to use? I want to say you're bitter, but as you're like stern face, that's making your heart better because that's building you up for the times to come. Because the time to come, there ain't gonna be no time to be smiling, man. It's gonna be sadness coming out here, and these people out here, these 2/3 of our people, the Israelites, and these other heathens, man, it's gonna be sadness, but their heart's not gonna be made better because they're not taking heed to the warning right now. It says, the verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. All right, because that's your 40/40 clubs, your turn up, what I mean, your bars and your lounges, every 3 before 11 for ladies, blah 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 blah. That it says the heart of the wise in the house of the mourning, which is the people that's sad, the people that's not smiling, the people that's not happy about being oppressed. But the heart of the fools is in the house of myrrh. All right, because those people that's got their mentality of like this is fucked up. I'm not really that happy. You know what I'm saying? Like just. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad out here, man. It's sad as an Israelite right now, the position we in, man. So it's nothing to be happy about. And it says sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, all right? So as you looking sad or you looking, not all like bitch made and depressed and shit, but like, as you looking like, you're not happy with your situation, that makes the heart better, right? And I'm gonna jump down to the verse 7, because that's really the point I wanted to bring out, all right? It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Now what? Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, because obviously, if we're living our life according to Yahweh Bashim al-Shah and their protocol and their program, we're under oppression. So surely oppression should make a wise man mad, because a wise man is not supposed to be oppressed. All right? But we are oppressed all the day long, man, every day from Sunday to Sunday. We always go through oppression, man. Only time we don't really go through oppression is when we must Akim. But once we break, back to the matrix, all right? And that's just supposed to make you mad. It says surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So as you see, and if you might not be going through nothing personal per se at the time, but seeing your people getting oppressed on the TV, oppressing on the streets, that makes you mad too. And it says surely oppression. It didn't say surely personal oppression. It says surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So a man of his nation seeing other people of his nation being oppressed, that's what's to make him mad. All right, but reading on, it says better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Right? Because as you're going through oppression, you still supposed to be patiently waiting for the Lord to send for Yahweh to send Yahweh Shai back, and not lose track of the objective of what we out here to do, preaching the works, doing videos, and also living your day to day. How you supposed to be wise? Hey, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. How you supposed to be chilling, but you ain't got to be all jolly. You know what I mean? Just chill. All right, deal with your oppression like a man. Gird up thy loins. All right. Paul said he was happy with his afflictions, man, and his infirmities and all that, man, because we go through all of that. All of what the apostles went through back then, we going through that now, all right? It says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools, all right? Because, I can make a personal account. I got into it with a Edomite at my job, which I think he's an Edomite. He could be a Israelite foreigner, but I think he's an Edomite. But his line goes back down to Irish, and his cousin is Jake, but it's they were related through mothers, you know what I'm saying? Related through the women, but not father. But anyway, I got into it with this Edomite, and like I caught myself getting a little angry and like spazzing out, which I probably went a little overboard, but like he pissed me the fuck off because he said some bullshit. But I still should have chilled. But like not be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rests in the bosom of fools, because like you could be considered a fool out here just wilding and on your anger, because like, yo, it's nothing we could do about our oppression. We have to stomach it every day without getting too out of hand in your energy levels and your anger levels. All right. That was pretty much it on that. You know what I'm saying? And you see, I'm going to read verse 8 again. It says, Ecclesiastes 7 and 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. And that goes for the people all across America and all across the world. Of our people and these other nations, man. Everybody's a bunch of proud demons, man. Everybody's nothing but got a bunch of pride levels on fleek, man. All right? And it says, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So as we patiently waiting, because you got people that think they saved already, so they all in their pride, like, go to church on Sundays, or they think they good. No, you supposed to be patient in spirit, man. We patiently waiting for the Lord to send Yahweh to send Yahweh back. And that's the time we're coming into right now. The prophecies are unfolding as we speak. As I speak right now, a prophecy is probably being slightly unfolded right now, if not folded all the way. Because we coming in a time where the Lord is going to shorten these days. All right? I'm bringing another scripture. And that's the bad part of it, but here goes the good part. One of my favorite scriptures. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Now that basically is everything in a nutshell of what we're going through now, man. No matter what it is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what monetary issues you have, no matter what physical issues you have, whatever marital issues you have, whatever parental issues you have, all of what you're going through right now, that's why when people go through the affliction, especially younger brothers, brothers coming into the truth, like you starting to feel the bitter part, keep this scripture in mind. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 18 again. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, so as in America, this is the present time we're in right now, present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us. So Lord, when we part those elect, the sufferings of this world is not even going to compare to what we're going to get in the kingdom, man. To the Israelites, not everybody, to the nation of Israel, people of Negro and Latino Native American descent. All right, we're going to inherit the earth and then some, man. We're going to inherit galaxies, man, universes. We're going to inherit these heathens, all that, man. That's why when you go through the affliction, you're supposed to keep that in mind. The Lord, and remember, the Lord said He shall not put anything in front of you that you cannot handle. All right. So with that, hopefully it's edifying. All right. I want to give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, which are also the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love to all the brethren, preaching His truth and all truth sincerity. We almost out here, Akim. Death to America. Yahweh Shai is on his way. Stay strong. The affliction is almost over. Shalom.